What's happening YouTube? My name is Alex, and if you follow my channel you know that I go through many TV boxes, sometimes 2 a week, sometimes 3 a week, so a lot of TV boxes that I've seen. So in this video I wanted to make it easier for you guys to pick up the best TV box out there. So for this video I gathered top 10 boxes that I would buy. So I'm gonna start with the first one, the best one, and then I'll go down from there. I left links in the video's description if you wanna check out any of these boxes. So at number 1 I have Zidoo X6 Pro. So in the last video that I did like this, I put this on the second place. However, since then they got an update and now the box works really good, and I do have to say that this is the best box that I've tried up to this point. The box comes with their own launcher. It does look a bit different than any other launcher that you find on any other TV box. This box has an octa-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, and also running Android 5.1. The AnTuTu score, it's kind of the lowest out of the top 5. However, this box is the fastest and performs the best out of all the other ones. After the last update, the box also got Kodi 16.1, so we are very happy to see that the latest version of Kodi is running onto this box. DTS files and Dolby Digital files work really good. Actually, they work extremely good onto this box, so any movie with DTS or Dolby Digital will go extremely good onto this box. Some 4K videos, not the best. However, any other format aside from some 4K videos work extremely well. So at number 1 it's gonna be the Zidoo X6 Pro. At number 2 I have the MXIII-G TV box. Their launcher, it's not that appealing. It looks like the launcher on most of these boxes. This box has the Amlogic S812, so an older processor, 2 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of internal storage. You can get this one with 16 gigs of internal storage as well. What I like about this box is the fact it has a button, so you can actually turn it on and off with a button. Most of the other TV boxes don't have buttons. Most video formats work extremely well on this box. Some 4K files, not the best. However, DTS files and Dolby Digital files work extremely good onto this box as well. We also have Kodi 16 onto this box. So I placed this at number 2, even though the AnTuTu benchmark is slightly higher than the previous box. So the MX3G, it's sitting at number 2. At number 3 I have the Zoomtak T8H. This one looks the best out of all the other TV boxes that I'm gonna show you today. It is made out of metal and it does have a little display. However, this is the most expensive box out of the 10 that I'm gonna show you. Inside we have the Amlogic S905, 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. So pretty decent specs. This box runs extremely well, all the video formats, 4K, 1080p, anything that you throw at it. The only file format that doesn't go that good is the DTS files. So if you have a file that the sound is DTS, it will have a couple of issues playing it. Dolby Digital files do work really good on this box though. Aside from that, the AnTuTu score is one of the highest out of all the other boxes. This one actually has their own Play Store, so Zoomtak has a separate Play Store from the Google Play Store, so that is a big plus for this company. So this box is sitting at number 3. At number 4 I have the Beelink Mini MX3. This box has the Amlogic S905, 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage, also running Android 5.1. This box costs under 45 bucks, so you do get a lot of value with this box. Also, this box has one of the highest AnTuTu scores out of the 10 boxes that I'm gonna show you today, so it is a fast box. All the video formats go pretty good. However, DTS files and Dolby Digital files don't go that good, so that is the downside to this box. Also, the Wi-Fi, it's not that strong, so you're gonna have to be very close to your router to actually get decent Wi-Fi speeds. So this one is sitting at number 4. At number 5 I have the Mini MX3 TV box. This one has the Amlogic S905, 2 gigs of RAM and only 8 gigs of internal storage. The AnTuTu score is quite high again for this box, but their launcher is kind of stock and it looks like most of these cheap TV boxes. However, the value for this box is quite impressive because this box costs around $35–40 at the time of the video, so you get a lot of value for your money. Most of the files work really good on this box, like 4K files and 1080p and so on. However, DTS files and Dolby Digital files don't go good at all. So that is the downside to this box. So if you don't watch those kind of movies with the DTS and Dolby Digital, then you should be fine, and this box performs really well. So this was at number 5. At number 6 we have the MXQ Pro. This is probably the most popular box of this year. Why? Because it is cheap and it does perform quite well. So inside we have the Amlogic S905, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of internal storage, so not the greatest specs. However, the AnTuTu score is quite good for about 30,000, and the box does perform quite well. So 4K files, 1080p files and stuff like that work really good. However, if you're planning to watch something with the DTS sound or Dolby Digital sound, the box does have a lot of troubles with those type of files. So that's why I've put it at number 6, because of the great price and the value that you get. At number 7 we have the Zidoo X6 This one has the Rockchip 3229, so it's a quad-core processor, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of internal storage. This box also has Bluetooth. So the AnTuTu score is not that high, but the box performs quite good for this entry-level processor. Their launcher is also looking different, just like the Z6 Pro. At number 8 I'm gonna have the MX2. This one has the Rockchip 3229, just like the previous box, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of internal storage. This box also has Bluetooth. This box is very cheap. I mean, there are times when you can buy it under $30. Their launcher is kind of stock. It looks like any other launcher from any TV box. However, the box does perform good for its price, and it's a really good value for the money. At number 9, even though I don't have the box anymore, is the MX4 TV box. That box has the Rockchip 3229, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of internal storage, and it also has Bluetooth. This TV box is probably one of the cheapest boxes out there. It is like currently at $21, so for $21 to get a TV box that works this good, it's really amazing. The AnTuTu, it's around 20,000, so just like any other Rockchip box, and the box performs quite well for its price. So a really good value at number 9 for the MX4 TV box. And lastly, at number 10 I have the next box, MXQ Pro. So this one has the Amlogic S905, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of internal storage, just like the original MXQ Pro. The reason why this is sitting on the last spot is because of the software optimization and the stuff happening with the Play Store. The box doesn't let you install some apps and so on, so a bit tricky to use. Other than that, video formats seem to go quite good on it. So at number 10 it's the next box, MXQ Pro. Hopefully this video was useful, and depending on what you're looking for, what your budget is, one of these boxes will definitely fit your needs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.